Hello, my name is Harry, and for my final project, I'd like to make a 3D horror game. My idea for this game is a horror set in the woods in which you are looking for your friends after a night of drinking. The style I'd like to use would be similar to these pictures I've taken from games. You got Outlast, The Forest, Until Dawn. And here's some concept art I've made using AI as a base for what I'd like my game to look like. And here we've got some assets from the Unity asset store. Not the best, but it's all I could get. And the reason I've chosen to do a horror game is because I'm a fan of horror games myself, so I thought it would be fun to make one of my own. An alternative idea would be a shooter like Doom, but still heavily relies on the horror details of the game. My first inspiration is Outlast, as I really like the style and gameplay of this game. My second inspiration is Slenderman, as it's going to be my main style for the game, as it's not too hyper realistic, but it looks good enough for what I've got. And my third inspiration is the Blair Witch, as I like the style where you don't see much happening, but you know shit's happening around you. The outcome I would like for my game would be for it to have multiple endings depending on your choices, similar to these games. My audience for this would be 17 to 25, as it won't be made for kids, but more for the mature ages. And the industry. The industry I want to target for this would mainly be the PC industry on Steam, as I think it would thrive here more than anywhere else. Now the benefits of making this game would be learning how to world build better, as this is what this game will mostly rely on. And some problems I could face later on could be lack of assets, as I cannot seem to find any that would match my style. And something I'd like to learn more about is making cutscenes, so I'll be watching tutorials on how to do this later on. Another thing I'd like to learn is how to implement the chasing into my games, so I'll also be doing research on this later on. And some independent learning I've done would be some tutorials I've already done when playing about with this idea in Unity. And what I've done already is set up a map, some movement, but I have no pictures for this, so we've got this instead. Anyway, thank you for watching my second Pecha Kucha.